Vanilla the Roiled Engine. Vanilla loves working on the island of Soda. She is a new engine to the railway, and she is always a very helpful friend to all the other engines. One day, the engines were very excited. They were looking forward to the Fat Controller and Lady Hatt's wedding anniversary. Every year, Edward takes them on a ride in their very special anniversary coach. While the Fat Controller and Lady Hatt are out shopping, Edward was left in charge of the anniversary preparation. Edward popped into Knapford Station. Gordon and Vanilla were there. "Hello, Gordon," whistled Edward. "I'm in charge today while the Fat Controller is out shopping with Lady Hatt."
"Good for you, Edward,"
tooted Gordon.
"But I have to go. Express coming through."
"Hello, Vanilla," said Edward. "Hello, Edward," Vanilla popped back, but Vanilla looked very sad. "You look so sad, Vanilla," wished Edward. "Just a little bit, but I'll be fine," sighed Vanilla, and she puffed away. "I wonder why Vanilla is not very cheerful today," thought Edward. Later, Edward was resting at Wellswood Yard, when he saw Vanilla again. Edward decided to see why Vanilla is sad. "Vanilla, is everything all right?" he asked. "I'm sorry, Edward," replied Vanilla sadly. "I know you don't like to see me feel sad. It's just because I can't help thinking about the day at the National Railway Museum in York." Edward was surprised. "That's the museum where Thomas had been a long time ago," he said. "So what day did you do at the museum?" "I was there because they chose me to give the party of royal families on a train ride from York to the seaside. I was so excited, they chose me to be the royal engine. So I was washed and polished. And as I chuffed into this big station, the man in charge of the museum told me that the royal family has to go home for a very important business. And he said, 'I'm sorry, Vanilla, I'm afraid your train rides to give to them is cancelled.'" Vanilla felt silent. A small tears came into her eyes. "Do you miss that best job you liked?" said Edward. "Yes," sobbed Vanilla, "I do indeed, and I miss my dreams being a royal engine." Edward felt sorry for Vanilla. He wanted to cheer her up, but he didn't know how. That evening, Edward popped back into Knapford Station. Thomas and Daisy were there. "What's the matter, Edward?" Thomas asked. Before Edward could answer, the Fat Controller arrived.
"Hello, Edward,"
said the Fat Controller.
"Whatever's the matter?"
"I'm sad about Vanilla, sir," said Edward. He told the Fat Controller about Vanilla had missed her best job in York for being the roiled engine. "So I don't know how to cheer her up. That's why I came here to take some advice." Then Thomas had an idea. "Why don't Vanilla pull the anniversary coach?" he tooted. "I bet she hasn't done that job before," said Daisy.
"I think that's a great idea," said the Fat Controller. "It will make a very nice change."
"Yes, it will," agreed Edward. "She'll love it." So the Fat Controller went to make the arrangements. The next morning, Vanilla was at the water tower when Boko rolled up alongside her.
Vanilla,
he hooted.
I've got a message from the Fat Controller. He wants you to go to Knapford Station at once.
Vanilla was puzzled, but she knew it's very important, so she set off right away. When she arrived, there was Edward and the Fat Controller, and so was the anniversary coach.
Vanilla,
said the Fat Controller,
I have heard about your sad story at the museum in York, so I have decided that you will pull the anniversary coach with me and Lady Hatt on board.
Vanilla was delighted. She felt happier than she ever been. Vanilla was coupled up and pulled proudly away, and Edward followed with his coaches. They stopped at a signal along their journey. "Thank you, Edward," said Vanilla. "You are the very kind engine I ever met. I'm very happy to pull this anniversary coach." And so does Edward the Blue Engine.